Alright, now you guys should be able to hear me. Okay, that was weird. Had my audio all messed up. Yeah, okay. There, I hear it. Okay, let me try to fix this so that you guys can hear me a little better too. It's probably a little quiet right now, that's probably why. Let me just do this here. To fix this again. Let's see, filter. Yeah, it's filters. That's what I had on it. All right, that should still be pretty good. Um, Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Okay. Well, welcome. Right. So today's stream, we're gonna probably be streaming for quite a while. So if you know anybody who wants to watch Star Wars stuff, I'll be up here and live for a while. Some things I wanted to discuss about, the Star Wars projects I've been working on too. Probably later on though, when I can think about that more clearly. Um, for now, we're just going to work on Naboo again. This time, we're going to be constructing Theed, um, which um, I'm probably gonna do that more towards the end, but still kind of work on it, like if that makes any sense. Probably like the palace part more towards the end, and then just kind of work on the city and I don't know, just see where things go. So get a drink of this real quick. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, since last stream, you can kind of see what I've added here. If you watched last stream, that is. I kind of added the kind of a backdrop. You got mountains. What else? Oh yeah, the other mountains on the other side, and then the grass and the new landscape texture. I'm still working on with procedural. Um, what is it? Procedural ecosystem. That system. I'm kind of working on. I'm warping it into my own material, basically. So, hey, Black Wolf Game Studios. Welcome, man. Glad to have you here. Okay, let's see. All right, so curious what my. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, that's weird. My stream preview thing was kind of messing up, so I was just kind of like trying to fix it. Okay, anyways. Um, so I'm just trying to think where we're gonna start here, because there's a lot I want to get done this stream. Um, like I said, I'm probably gonna be streaming for a while. That's my end goal is to stream basically all night. So I have nothing better to do, you know. Um, and I figured, you know, while I'm doing this, I might as well um, be streaming it. But um, yeah, Black Wolf. I'm using in this project in particular, it's actually 4.20 still. Um, the reason being for that is because of the amount of assets that I have in this project. It would just take ages to migrate. It's kind of that sort of deal. Also, um, just a heads up, guys, for those who are watching right now, I don't know all who's watching at this moment in time, but if you notice I'm a little slow to start talking or slow to think or so on, I've been dealing recently with a lot of um, not co-developer, but I guess you could say that, but not really. But I've had a lot of issues with other developers lately. I've had people join my streams and just kind of bomb my streams. I've had all kinds of shit happen like that. It's just been really bad. I mean, I don't see why. I mean, I'm not doing no harm. I'm trying to, you know, do as much as I can to do the opposite. But, you know, you have these guys that come in here, developers that I've worked with, you know, have kind of bombarded me. We've gotten in fights, you know, stuff like that. I just ended up blocking them all. I'm not doing anything with them anymore. I'm done with them. Sorry about the rant, guys, but I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest. It's something that I want everybody to know about that's watching this stream. Um, I also will probably make a public message about it soon because I want people to know why I'm like this. Not to say that I can't do a good stream. I'm saying, you know, it's just reason being for me to start that way because I haven't had it off my chest and talk to you guys about it publicly. It's been kind of a private thing, so I just wanted to put that out there before I start, you know, actually doing stuff in the stream and stop zooming around and stuff like that. It's kind of the reason I've been doing that. Um, yeah, so I've just had a lot of developer backlash, and it's partially my fault, but then it's a lot of it's not. I'm not saying that off out of my ass. I'm saying that because it's true. You know, people have a short temper. I've ran into a lot of developers that have that issue. I sit there, you know, me personally as a normal human being, I like to sit there and work it out, you know, person to person. But most of the guys I've talked to that I've gotten in fights with like that, and I say fights because you know, they really were raging at me. um, they don't know how to hold back. And that's a problem because, you know, when you get out in the business world, you know, I'm trying to even cut back on my cursing in streams and stuff because I don't want to be someone who's looked at you know, looked back on as someone who curses and uses profanity and all the other crap in their streams. It's not professional. It's just not. And as a young adult, I need to look as professional as possible. A lot of people don't understand that. I think that's something huge with game development that a lot of people tend to not even bother to care about. Um, you know, it's like they don't care about their reputation. They just want to ruin others, and that's how it works, I guess. Which is pretty sad, but it's just how the world revolves, I guess. You got these stragglers that just don't know how to behave, I guess. I don't know. But recently I've gotten myself into a few arguments. I just ended up, like I said, just blocking everybody out. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna keep on doing my thing, you know. And the funny thing is that guy said the same thing afterwards, but that was after he raged at me, and one of the guys I've recently talked to, that is. But other than that, guys, I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest. So I guess we can go ahead and get started now that I've gotten that rant, um, done with. So sorry about that, guys, but it's something that needs to be addressed. Um, it's also something that I'm going to, like I said, publicly address because not everyone's going to see this stream or look back on it because I know that no, nobody, or not nobody, but not everyone will do that. Very few will, since I'm such a small channel, but um, I still want the people who do see it to realize that. So that's something. Um, Anyways, I suppose we can get started. Like I said, just working on um, a little bit more of the nature, I think. Or not the nature, the environment. I can't even think. I'm just like still trying to get in the streaming mood here. Um, well, not that, but like it's not really the terminology I wanted to use, but I'm sure you guys know what I meant. Sorry guys, I'm really slow. It's not even that late, and I'm just like zooming around trying to think about what I want to do next here. I'm acting like it's like, I don't know, like 3 in the morning, and it's only almost midnight. I mean, it's kind of late, but anyways, I suppose we could, I wanted to paint more grass. See, the thing is, it does have, pretty, uh, not distant, but, um, close lot, or LOD. I almost said lot, I don't like saying that. It bothers me. Um, but that's good for performance, I think. Or not I think, I know, but shit, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, see, that was my issue. Do I still have shadows on this? No, I disabled them. Hmm. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to probably get rid of this grass because since I'm using the procedural ecosystem kit, which by the way, I will try to comment this in the video after it has been uploaded to YouTube because it's just such a useful kit. It really is. So if you guys want to go buy that, I'm just putting it out there. It's really worth it. So something to help a lot of environmental artists, especially just using the Unreal Engine as is. It's like it's just such a big help. It really is. Not just because of the amount of meshes it gives you, but because of the procedural systems it has in place. Was my video lagging? It was lagging there for a minute. I was just looking at the preview to make sure it wasn't doing that. But anyways, yeah, it's really a useful um, kit. Really is. think I'm gonna delete these layers because I think it's messing up. Because I want the grass plane, not the, oh yeah, we'll just delete them. It might compile shaders, not too sure yet, but if it does, be aware that the stream will probably slow down just a tad for a bit. At least the video output will. I hope the audio doesn't. So you guys will notice a little bit of bad quality here for a minute because of the amount of engine tasks I'm doing. Or not the amount, but the impact of them. Like I said, even though I have a pretty decent rig, it doesn't surpass the impact of these tasks. It just doesn't. Why? I don't know. Um, all I know is it's not my hardware. It cannot be my hardware. Um, but then again, it could. You know, I'm not saying it completely can't, but you know, my system specs aren't too bad. I'm gonna end up linking them in the descriptions of my videos anyway, since you guys, or in case you guys are wondering what they are or whatever, like most other people do at least. Probably be useful to you guys to know what can handle what. You know, those that are watching my streams. Holy crap! Excuse me, guys. Anyways, yeah. This project is a like I said, it's a this one in particular is is kind of a mashup of a bunch of Star Wars projects I've been working on. It's I don't want to say it's a bunch of projects in one, but it's a little bit all over the place right now. But I have a lot of stories that I'm writing and a lot of stuff just in progress with my Star Wars stuff. Um, Partially because of, you know, uh, just Disney's actions lately have been pretty, not frightening for developers, but it's been more just annoying, and it's been kind of a thing where it's gonna slow down some of my work, but you know, most of this is private anyways, so I'm not worried about that as um, much as most others that are trying to release public games, but you know, I may host it on my Discord server or something like that, but you know, that is when this project is done. This one's, it's, right now it's aimed towards a really, I want to make it a really solid open world Star Wars RPG, you know, role playing game. I want to make it something that Star Wars fans can go and experience as something that's like the next step or whatever uh, in Star Wars immersion in video games. I want it to be something that kind of I know this is kind of much, but it's it's honestly what I want to do. I want to make it something. All right, this is probably something that's never going to happen. I've said it before in my streams, but I want I want EA to look at this and be like, "Holy shit, this guy's this guy's got something going on, and we need to do something. Like not not ruin his project or take it down, but hey, we need to, you know, check out what this guy's doing." But I do not see that happening anytime soon, if ever. I am just putting that out there in hopes, very high hopes, with very, very low chances. Something that's probably never going to happen, but you know, then again, you can't doubt everything. I'm not that much of a doubter. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's a lengthy process to create such a vast open world RPG, but then again, you learn so much from it. You'll learn from it. You'll you know gain experience from it. You'll it's just kind of the same thing, but I mean, you get the point. You'll learn from it, and at the same time, you'll be developing something you never thought you could ever make. And it's like it turns out, you know, it ends up turning out great most of the time. And as long as you put dedication into it and you work on it, even as a solo developer, um, I've said before, I really prefer working alone. Um, I do have a team for my Wolfthorn project, which is my other my other main project next to my Star Wars ones. Um, but it's really those two. It's come down to those two as of late. Wow. Yeah. You see, I started basically when Unreal became free. I'm pretty positive that's when I started Unreal Engine 4. That is. But I have been doing what I do ever since. So I think we got this layer stuff sorted, by the way. It's just compiling shaders and doing whatever the hell it's doing right now. Just hope the audio's not like cutting or anything. Right, and see, and I'm kind of the same way. I don't like teams, but if it's just, like one person or one or two people, or a small team, I'm okay with that. Uh, I just really, I've come away from working with teams, like I said, because of the developer backlash I've gotten in my time of being a game developer. And it's overwhelming to me, the amount of hate I've gotten from those people for no particular reason, really. It's just happens. So yeah. Um, anyways, looks like we got kind of the grass sorted out there. It's not really the grass I wanted, but it works. I wonder if I add some post processing over that, it would kind of, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Want to make it a little more brighter, but it really is. I agree because I honestly, as a, it really all comes down to preference. But as a solo dev, I've gotten more done than I ever could have with a team ever. But that's me. It's just the way I work, the pace that I work at. It has to be my pace, and that's not doesn't always work with teams. Unfortunately, you're going to have to work with teams at points. I'm not going to say all the time, but maybe at points if you're fulfilling a career. Let me see how to put this. You know, if if you're employed or something like that, but if you're starting your own business, that's another thing. I think that's kind of what I meant to say. So Okay, I really like this because now I have all the grass already sorted. Yes, I know the gun placement is all messed up, and by the way, it's not even it's not even on his hip really. When you put it away, it's down at the bottom of his feet, and I still haven't fixed that. I need to fix that during the stream actually. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. This is a height map here. Um, Black Wolf. But again, this is 4.20, so I don't know. I haven't really. I don't know if I've imported many height maps in 4.21. I've imported some and I haven't had any issues, but not a whole lot, so I don't know. It's weird. Huh. Wow, I'm really happy with this. Because now I have um see, this is what I needed to do this whole time because I realize these things when I do them sometimes and I just don't before. I'm just like, holy crap, I just did this. Kind of solved all my problems. He's just using this system because it already has procedural, grass set up and everything. I need to stop drinking it. It's making me like hiccup. Okay. All right. So now I suppose we can start working on the city. Um, so in order to do this, we're gonna have to pull up some reference images. Yay. We're gonna have to get really, really serious about this now. Because this is probably one of the most important parts. Now, if you look at you see one of my biggest reference images is actually the one that is uh, in as the stream thumbnail. That one was one that I just found and I was like, this is a pretty good frontal view of Naboo and the Theed Palace, and I was like, well, might as well save it too. So I do have that. I have that photo and a lot of other ones. um, like I said, I've been collecting all this stuff for years. I have a photo collection from all the movies. I have, reference images from games. What else? Like early concept art images that not a lot of people have, I don't think, and so on. So I suppose we can check some of those out. I don't know if I'm going to share my screen for that. I mean, I'm probably just going to pull some to the side to be honest, because, or pull them up on my laptop or something, because um, I should have had my second monitor hooked up here, my TV there, whatever, above me. It's just really annoying because it's sitting above my monitor, my main monitor. So, anyways, trying to think here. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna start pulling up some images here. I wonder if it'd be easier if I just imported them all in Engine and just looked at them from there. Just kind of that would honestly probably be a lot easier. And not a lot of people, I don't think I've ever thought about that. But then again, I'm not gonna assume. I've just never really thought about that. But Because then, if you think about it, you can pin them up on your, you could pin them up on your, is it your, it's not a toolbar, I don't think. I forgot what the hell you call that, but whatever, up there. And, so yeah, I might do that. Still thinking here real quick. Alright, so I'm just gonna import a few. So we go to textures and then I'll make a new folder. I'll just call it references. Yeah, you'll notice I have a lot of shit in here. Those of you who have not seen this project, there's a lot of stuff in here, like a lot. So just a heads up, pretty unorganized. That's all good. I know where most of everything is because I started color coding it too, so not everything, but most of what I could. Or did so far, that is. So I'm just gonna go in my photo collection real quick. You guys cannot see this, I don't think, but I'm just gonna go in there and search Naboo and see what I can find and just literally import everything that I can find. Okay, that's fine. I'll be here. There's so much weird images here though, like of models, not really of the actual. Okay, here's a good one. So this one will tell me where to put Naboo on the map. So, alright, you guys can probably, should be able to see that now. Let me check that, make sure you guys can see that. Just want to make sure it's up there because I pinned it. Yeah, okay. So if I pin it on there, you guys can see it. Okay. So with that there, so we'll kind of look at that and we'll use that for a second. So if I zoom out, zoom over here too. All right. So that is kind of that there. Seed will be. Wouldn't that be there? I'm trying to think here real quick. Wouldn't that be? I'm trying to see what I would think that would be on this side. It's just hard to see with this height map. Yeah, I would think it'd be on this side. There's a hole right there. I don't know what that's for. Maybe that's for that. That lake there. But then that wouldn't make any sense. So you have. Eh. I'm not gonna get it too accurate anyways, but I'm gonna try. Okay. So then, this is most likely on this side. So I would think. So we'll just put it like right. It would probably look best right here, because it's just kind of, I think it'd look better there. Okay, so we'll start here. Okay, um, let's see here. I wonder if I have a map for that from Academy that I could start messing with here. Naboo Plaza, I don't know what that is. What's the Naboo Plaza? I don't know what that is. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so it's kind of like a... So, I'll just do this. Okay, 55. Alright. I need my world aligned material, I think. That a friend of mine made for me. He didn't make for me, but he shared it with me, so credits to him. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll import that now. Okay, materials. Let's make a new folder called new. I guess I just realized that was for 4.21, so I don't think I can get that one in here very easily. Anyways. Just look in here. And we'll start making some materials. Hey, what's up, Jerky? How are you? So, did you get back, I'm guessing, for the night? If you are, after I'm done streaming this, probably, what are we at right now? We're at about 40, about 49 minutes. So, yeah, when I hit the hour mark, I'll probably cut a break for a bit, or I'll just call you and stream, whatever. Let's see here. Looking for a certain folder in here. Yep, there's what I wanted. Okay. All right. Hanger brick. I don't know what that is. Could probably use that for the floor. All right, I'm gonna do some shader compiling here. Probably gonna make a master material just for this. Scalar parameter for specular and one for metallic. Okay. Also, we will make a parameter for UVs. Give it a default of 1 and apply that. All right. Okay, so we'll just wait for those shaders to compile. Okay, drag it on there. Okay, let's mess with our UVs a little bit here. Put that up to at least maybe 10. I'll move my player start over here so I can work over here better and see what I'm doing as well. Okay, this needs to be raised up a little bit, I think. So maybe 25. Let's see here. Oh god, I'm invisible again. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Stone. I have no idea what that map is there. The Boost Sanctuary. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna have to go through some of my static meshes here. God, I have so much crap in here. It's like a lot. Okay. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna extract some meshes for this, get this sorted out, and then resume the stream later since I have to do that anyways. Like I said, it's probably going to keep the stream going for a while longer, but I just want to kind of organize some meshes before I continue. So I'll kind of break it up and continue later. So yeah, catch you guys later, and thanks for joining, guys. Peace.